Okay, guys, let's continue to watch Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Hey, are you sure? You can be correct, you know. It's all here in your head. And Slytherin will help you on the way to greatness. There's no doubt about that.
The place he's gonna stay. Harry's gonna stay.
Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor. Gryffindor. I know. Just saying random shit. Gryffindor. 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 So is that I guess that guy's Dumbledore, maybe?
Your attention, please.
I don't know that her name.
Let the feast begin.
So it's day one of the school. I guess you have I guess the show or the film series goes along with him as he becomes, obviously gets older and matures. I guess it'll be interesting to watch someone or cast mature across, the show.
Say, Percy, who's that teacher talking to Professor Quirrell?
Oh, that's Professor Snape, head of Slytherin House.
So that's.
Potions. But everyone knows it's the dark arts he fancies.
See, I'm learning all these different mythologies as it goes along. Who's this? A ghost? Yeah, looks like a ghost. A bunch of ghosts.
Hello, Sir Nicholas. Have a nice summer.
Dismal. Once again, my request to join the headless hunt has been denied.
I know you. You're nearly headless Nick.
I prefer Sir Nicholas, if you don't mind.
So he's past wizards.
Nearly headless.
Nearly headless. Oh, shoot, he's taking off his head. Jeez. So ghosts, but looks almost like Force.
Follow me, please. Keep up. Thank you.
Ravenclaw, follow me. This way.
This is the most direct path to the dormitories. Oh, and keep an eye on the staircases.
Keep an eye on the
They like to
staircases.
change.
They like to change. Oh wow, it's pretty cool. That's cool.
Please, and follow me.
It seems like the world building in the Hogwarts seems to be really good. And I mean, to their credit, obviously, I think you could have 7 different films of them giving credit, and obviously 8 because the final is cut into 2 halves. And like I said, I talked about this in the Hunger Games Mockingjay review, or not review. Yesterday I was talking about that during my Mario Kart playing. And I talked about how I'm fine with things getting split into 2 parts because cohesive. Because when I watch this, I'm going to be binging them together in a whole full sense. So I'm sure for me it'll feel like, oh, it's just one complete story cut into 2. But I guess if you see it in theaters, it'll be a different story. Pictures talking to them. I do like that we're, like I said, we're seeing it through Harry's eyes.
Quickly, come on. Gather round here.
Different. Got the robes, got
to
the
the Gryffindor
thing.
common room.
Gryffindor. So these are all the people
Boys' dormitories
staying
upstairs
in
and down to your
Gryffindor.
left. Girls, the same on your right.
So
You'll
split
find
up
all your
girls to
belongings have
boys.
already been brought up.
So there's different sections, and then in the sections they're split in boys and girls. And then you might have a few roommates. Watching this on HBO Max, by the way. Harry's Lane. School for Wizards. I guess I like the concept of oh, this kid's gonna go through School of Wizards and he's the one, but the Neo, the chosen one, the Anakin, the Luke, whatever.
Mr. Weasley. Perhaps it would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. That way one of you might be on time.
We got lost.
Then perhaps a map.
Did you?
I trust you don't need one to find your seats.
Just find an empty seat. Or the only seats that nobody's in. Honestly, it looks good. The effects seem to be pretty good for a 2001 film. Because, I mean, you could say like it's crazy because like 2001 was 19 years ago.
I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art that is potion making. However,
That is definitely
possess
Hans Gruber.
predisposition.
You know what I'm talking about.
I can teach you how to bewitch the mind
Yippee-ki-yay.
and snare the senses.
I love how he says yippee-ki-yay.
Bottle fame, brew
Mother F.
glory, and even put a stopper
Falling by
death.
Bruce Willis's example.
Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough to not pay attention.
He does not seem like the teacher you want to lack off in. Because there's like different types of classes. Like just from my experience of school, there's like some classes where you get an easy A, and then there's some classes where you're like, you best pay attention. But I like these different teachers.
Tell me, what would I get if I added
School for
powdered
magic.
of asphodel
But
to
you're
an infusion of
getting
purple?
involved in these different mysteries as well. Like I said, never seen any of these Harry Potter films.
Well,
So
let's
it'll be
try
interesting
again.
to see kind of
Where,
my
Mr.
first
Potter, would you look
experience.
if I
This
asked you
is
to
gonna
find
take
a
me.
puzzle?
I mean, I have all the time in the world, but that doesn't change the fact that it'll take me a long time to get through
And
this whole
what is the
series.
difference between monkshood and wolfbane?
Don't know. So it seems like a lot of it takes place in like Europe,
Pity.
definitely. Europeans.
Clearly, fame isn't everything. Is it, Mr. Potter?
Oh, I guess they're saying that he's famous. Oh, no. So yeah, because again, everybody knows Harry. I think that's an interesting aspect to it, where it's like Harry just is so unknown to all this, but yet he's so popular.
Shane was trying to do to that glass of water. Turn it to rum. Actually managed to win tea yesterday. Before.
Ooh, what was that? What was that?
Oh, Mail's here.
Fame isn't everything, Mr. Potter. More owls? Yeah, more owls. They always drop letters. I guess they're their version of the mailman. Mailman, whatever.
Can I borrow this?
Can I borrow this globe?
Hey, look! Mel's got a remembrall.
Remember.
I've read about those. When the smoke turns red, it means you've forgotten something. The only problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten.
That's the point. We've forgotten something
Somebody broke
that you
into
don't remember.
Gringotts. Listen. Believed to be the work of dark wizards or witches unknown, Gringotts goblins, while acknowledging the breach, insist nothing was taken. The vault in question, number 713, had in
So the
fact been
news
emptied earlier that very same
basically
day.
says that something got stolen. I guess it's interesting that pictures move and stuff. You know, it's all interesting. I mean, they're magicians, so the rules are endless. But I love fantasy films, so love Lord of the Rings, love Star Wars. As a matter of fact, yeah, maybe after I watch all the Harry Potter films, I might jump back into, watching The Hobbit.
Welcome to your first flying lesson.
The first flying
What are you
lesson.
waiting for?
What are you waiting
Everyone
for?
step up to the
are
left
you
side
waiting
of their broomstick. Come on now, hurry up.
Classic broomstick
Stick your
flying.
right hand over the broom and say up.
Up. Oh, it's not working for Hermione. Actually, she didn't say up yet. Oh, it didn't work for the redhead. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the name of that redhead. I'm probably gonna refer to them as the redhead, because in a lot of fantasy films, I just don't know the name of the species.
Once you've
Like
got hold of your broom,
even in Lord of the
I want you
Rings,
to
I
mount.
know there's
grip it tight.
Aragon,
You don't want to be sliding off
Aragon,
When I blow my
Frodo,
whistle,
Samwise,
each of you to kick
Bilbo,
off to the ground hard.
Legolas. I don't know the dwarf's name. I know Sauron and Saruman,
Then lean
and
forward
there's a lot of
slightly
species
and
I
touch
don't
back
know,
down.
and a lot of places I don't know,
On
but
my
that doesn't
whistle.
hinder my
3,
love for it.
2. Mr. Longbottom. Mr. Longbottom. Come back down this instant.
Well, he can't control it, so come down. You have to control it. Ooh, right into that wall. Right into the wall. Wrong button. Wrong button. That'll be it for this reaction to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.